What's up, guys? Jeffrey Benson right here. Super excited to bring you to this brand new video. So I got a random question in the comment section saying, Jeff, if you were to start all afresh, what would you do differently to become rich again in trading? Now, recognize to become rich, not to start surviving or struggling like some of you guys. Now, to become rich, just listen. So what I would do differently is I'll stay less on strategy. I'm just going to go out and learn strategy that is winning for someone already. I'll take 2 weeks to master that. That's at max. I'm just going to be talking about worst case scenario and everything. I'm going to take 2 weeks to master the person's strategy. Say, for example, I'm taking George Soros' strategy. I'm just going to take his strategy, master it for 2 weeks. Then the next thing, I'm going to take his same risk management strategy and know why he chose that risk management strategy. So after that, then I'm just going to start out testing it with a demo account. Don't stay too long on demo account. I'm just going to spend, say, 2 weeks max on a demo account. So if I'm successful with it, I'm going to fund how much at all that I have. If it's $100, $200, $300, I'm going to fund it and I'll test it out. Now, let me stay more on how to get real money to actually trade. Now, say I'm broke, or I'm a student, or I barely even get money. Let me say it that way. So how I'm going to get my first $100 to start trading at all will be that I have a skill to offer a service, either on Fiverr or freelancer.com or anything at all, or maybe help my parents or any money I'm gifted. I start being intentional and start saving those money to fund my first life account. Yes, it is true. You might not make millions. You might not get rich without your first life account. Yeah, chances are very low that you even make money on top of that, and chances are high that you will. Yes, it is an investment in learning, because the actual best way in learning is not the learning that you learn on mentorship courses and all of that. It is you practicing. That's the best one. You actually practicing. That's when, not that you are not going to be taught everything in mentorship, but you will not really grasp it for the concept of it. But you learn more when you actually practice. That's when you get your hand dirty. That's when you actually, if you know what I mean, you get to know more when you actually do. Okay, so when you fund out your first $100 or you struggle with any amount of money, $100, $50, $10,000, $100,000, any amount of money, don't put too much that you can afford to risk. Once you have done that, then the next leap would be, now you have gotten to a stage that you're no longer in the doubt. You now know that Forex can actually give you ×2 of what you actually put in, and it can also make you to lose everything you put in. Now you're not in the know that it is real, correct? Then the next phase will now be you actually raising more money. You really need to raise money at least 5 to 10 times. Yes, 5 to 10 times before you become rich. All right, you go again, put in more another money. But please, one thing I want you to know is, whenever you take a loss, always document the problem. Usually the problem is always with you. Anytime you start finding that the problem is with the market, you start focusing on how the market is highly being manipulated. That's why you're not making money. Then just know that you're gonna lose money for a long time. Because the only way to improve in trading to get rich quickly is to take every damn blame of whatever that happened, and then you work on improving it. Because even if you shift some blame to the market, how has that got to help you? It doesn't help you in any way. So the best thing is learn what went wrong at that point. Even if you think the market is manipulated, stay clear at time of manipulation, and then be the best you can and maintain the best psychology at any point in time in the Forex market. And that key thing is, on way of getting rich, do not borrow money from people to trade. It's a wrong idea. There, it would even take you a longer time to be rich. Another thing that you could do again in order for you to scale up being rich is, once you have actually mastered the craft, after you've lost, now you must have passed the phase of losing money. There are 3 phases in Forex. There's a phase you're losing money, there's a phase you are neither making nor losing, and there's a phase that you are now profitable.
Do you know how to put in a charger in the phone?
Oh, you finally made profits.
Hey, you've seen them. I didn't even know you had seen my profits. Yes, I made profits.
So if you've passed the first stage, now you're in the second stage of you're neither losing nor making, do not borrow money. That is the phase that you always get tempted to want to borrow money from a close pal or a family member. These kind of things has ruined several relationships. Don't be found doing that. So what you could do at that phase where you're neither making nor losing is try a prop firm. All right, any prop firm of your choice, try one. So what I will help you to do is to help you to regulate more on your risk management, how much you are risking at some point in your account, and it will also help you with your trade management. I'm sure you guys absolutely know that prop firm game is not about how much you make. It's about how much you make while trying to not risk more than what you are told to risk in a day. That's what counts with proprietary firm. All right. So if you are able to pass one proprietary firm account, I try it again. The second one you're able to pass. Now you cannot talk of scaling. This is what helped me. Now, This stage, everybody already trusting you. They know that, oh, Jeff is a big guy. He cannot trade money and he's making money and he can travel anywhere and he's able to afford one or two things. Then people will already be disturbing you. Trade for me, trade for me, trade for me. Still do not listen. Do this one more thing. At this phase, go for the bigger guys. Go for the bigger money. Go for someone that gives you the biggest amount of offer and then offer this person this strategy I'm about to share with you. Say, for example, you have 3 people. You have Tunde, you have Musa, and you also have Emeka offering you different amount of money. So if Tunde is offering you $10,000, then Musa is offering you $20,000, and then Emeka on the other hand is offering you $50,000. Go with Emeka and strike a deal with Emeka, exclusive deal to only trade with him. The problem with us is we always get greedy because why just take only $50,000 when I can actually have 10K, 20K, 50K, combine all of them together and use trade copier? That's suicidal. What happens when you start having drawdown on all of this account? 3 people will be dragging you and be chasing you, police, SARS, and Mopo.
Anybody.
That's a big problem for you. So you don't want to find yourself there. So the best thing is strike a deal with the bigger guy and then discuss risk limits with that person. As that same thing you have been doing with your proprietary firm, scale that thing on a real life account where you don't have to pass any challenges because your real challenge that you have passed is already evident in your life that you're already a profitable person. That's a challenge you've passed already. So take that 50K account, tell the person that the max drawdown the person should be expecting. So no matter what, the person already knows that, okay, in this account, I shouldn't lose more than 10%. I shouldn't lose more than 20%, depending on what you discuss. That way, you'll be able to scale higher. So that's how many other people were being able to secure millions of dollars in trading accounts. And then they are trading profitably and they're able to raise their own personal account, being able to buy crazy cars that you see, houses and every other thing. That's how it just basically works. Now, do not skip one phase and jump to the highest one I just mentioned because that's the juicy part, that's your dream stuff. No, it's suicidal too. Make sure you believe the process, you trust it, and you do it over and over again. I think that's what I'm going to do if I'm to start all afresh to become really rich. That's what I would do. First, let me put it in a different way. First, build a skill. Build a very good skill. Not I mean skill, not trading skill. Build a skill that will help you to fund your first accounts that you would blow. It is necessary. It's very, very necessary. Then after that, you want to make sure you learn the trading for itself. Learn the actual trading. Do not take too much time on strategy. Do not take too much time on the risk management. Do not take too much time on money management. But just learn it and stick to one thing. Okay, and you just start replicating. Then the third thing is you actually doing. All right. Then the fourth thing, then you have to build social capital. When you make money from your proprietary firm, let people know that, okay, you're actually making that money. Investors will come, definitely. Then once investors come, only take one out of that. And also work, investors more than how much money. If Musa, you feel more comfortable with Musa, working with Musa, choose Musa. Don't go and choose Emeka. If Emeka is putting you on high jump, saying that you must be giving me 20% every week, that's unrealistic. So there are some other things that you have to look out for in choosing an investor. I mean, that might be another topic. But these are just the way in order for you to scale faster and become rich with Forex trading, using other people's money and using your own personal skill. And it doesn't just end there. The last part is once you are making money on this account with Emeka or some other person in your investor, start stacking out cash for yourself. That cash is not for you to start buying crazy cars or start going to Dubai and start shaking your yash on a yacht. No, not yet. Save that cash, that's insurance funds. So that if anything happens, anytime you do any mistake, that's a backup fund that you cannot roll out and you give to your investor. So that way, you have no threat of going to prison anytime soon because you've got money that can back you up anytime, any day. So that's the last part of this video. So if you like this type of content and you also like this type of trading tips and advice on how I became super rich with Forex trading, please kindly subscribe, turn on post notification, and subscribe to everything I'm doing. Follow me on all social media platforms. The links are all in the description box to follow me on everything that I'm using. I have a proprietary firm that I also want you to check out in the description box, and also have a broker that I also use. Links are in the description box and also pinned to the top of the comment section. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.